that we serve a sovereign God who is real everywhere in the world. Very soon we'll show you clips of our program in Argentina and in Brazil. Incidentally, we were preaching in both places on the day their nations were playing football. World Cup. You know World Cup, what World Cup means to Argentina and what World Cup means to Brazil. Those two nations. If you mention football, Argentina, Maradona, Messi, Argentina, Brazil, Pele, Kaka. These are football. Neymar. Is Ronaldo Brazil? Oh, really? All right, let's not go in. So to come to this kind of place and have it, and we didn't plan it. Neither did the World Cup, and nobody consulted each other. The program was already fixed. Nobody knew which country would play on which day. But let me tell you, Argentina was on fire. The second day of the meeting was when the World Cup was playing. It was on fire. It was 10 o'clock their time was when the World Cup was to be playing. By 11, service was still on. There. They were. It was there that they heard that they had scored 3 goals. He said, now the Brazil one was worse. Because as we left here, the process for Brazil visa was still in process. Like it was taking a little time. So we just went to Argentina, which was the first place. By the time we were through with Argentina, the process has still not finalized. Long story made short, we're almost about to make a U-turn. Where when the instruction came from their high places, wherever, that the visa should be issued in Argentina. Do you understand that? You are a visitor in another country, getting a visa of another country from that country. Not resident. So, and the embassy was going to close by 5. And the passport was to go there, but we didn't need to go. Somebody will go with the passport. But they said the person should arrive before 5. So that the visa, so that it can be placed. But we decided, all right, let's just go. Because from there where it is, we cannot ask the person to go with the passport, return back to where we are before we fly to Brazil. So let's just go there and then move from there straight to Brazil, which was what we did. By the time we were arriving, it was already 5 o'clock for the person to take the passport to the embassy. It was already 5 o'clock. Are you hearing something now? We said, well, it looks like this thing is not working. Then from Brazil, they told us, the embassy has been instructed to wait. Wait till when? Till any time the passport arrived there. By the time it was done, long story made short, program has already started in Brazil before we left Argentina, and it's 2.5 hours flight. So people were there from 7. We had 1 or 2 delays, distance and all of that. Even the distance from the embassy place to the airport was like an hour or something before you fly. Long story made short, people were in the service from 7. On the day they were playing their nation's football, World Cup, they stayed there 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 11:30, when 12, when we landed. 7, 8, 9, 10, okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 5 hours already. Football has already started playing. No shifting. Not Abuja. Oh. We arrived there by 1. They were on their feet. Minister till 3 a.m. No shifting. They refused to sit down. By then, they themselves heard there that their country has also scored 3-0. Right? There. Nobody moved. You see, the power of God is superior to any power. Any power, anywhere. I want you to dance. I'm saying this so you can dance this dance and celebrate the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, and expect him to do for you what will shock yourself and shock your family members. Are you ready for the next 7 minutes?